Overall, this build started out pretty good. All the panel lines fit together well, the mold lines weren't too bad, and there was not really that much needed to be fixed aside from all those panel lines that needed a bit more depth. And with that done, I could move on to a couple of coats of primer that laid down pretty well as well, so I could just move on to applying the color. After the color was applied, it looked really nice and clean, just the way I wanted it to. So I masked everything off to add some gunmetal on the side skirts and the front bumper for around the splitter, so I could later on add some carbon fiber to that if I wanted it to. So with that all said and done, I added a couple of coats of clear. Now, stupid me added a bit too much thinners to the mixture, which caused it to dry up a bit dull after a couple of days. So I learned from my mistakes, know what not to do next time, scuffed the entire body up, added a load of carbon fiber decals I wasn't planning on adding, but while I had to start over again anyway, I thought I'd do that as well and give it a bit of a makeover to go with a John Olsen style, adding some camo all over the body as well to complement those body lines and all the carbon fiber decals and make it a bit of a custom car with a wrapped look in a satin gloss finish. After applying the clear coat, I just set the body aside for a while to dry off and moved on to doing all the interior and chassis components. With all that interior and chassis work all done, I set that aside again and moved back to the body to start the fight with the side windows, which needed a lot of adjustment to fit in properly, but after a good 45 minutes on both sides in total, they fit together and I could move on to finish this one off. A while ago, an idea popped up in my head, and it popped up about 5 or 6 more times every day since it first popped up in my head. So the ones that watch these videos all the way to the end might be the ones that are interested in hearing this idea. So at the moment, my situation is that I have a full-time job. I run this web shop on the side, and I also do these videos in the weekends, pretty much spending 2 full days of my weekend building these models, editing these videos, and getting you guys 2 videos a week. Now, the idea is that I want to quit my job all the way and go for this full time. Maybe get 3 videos or maybe even 4 videos out a week, start selling some of these models and stuff like that. But since I have a full-time job right now, have a car and a life next to this as well, I also need some money. So in order to quit that job, I need you guys' help. Obviously, I'm making a bit of money from YouTube, but at the moment that is about 10 to 15% of the salary I earn with my full-time job. So in order to quit that, I obviously need to bridge a gap. Now, it's not going to be needed to fulfill that full 100%, but every little step helps, and every little amount helps as well. So if you guys want to help me make more videos, higher quality videos, and maybe even do some giveaways, sell some models, do a bit of merchandising, and stuff like that, please consider helping me out on Patreon.